disrespect. Whoa! What do you mean?
No. You got the Grand Wiz in this motherfucker, man.
Sure.
Yes.
Yo,
yes.
good looking out for coming through, man.
So good,
Take this
You know,
swag ass shit off my
I'll
arm.
be checking everything out y'all do, man. This is
What's
tough.
Feeling it?
What? This is pop.
So, Trash,
Talk to me.
niggas been feeling your intros lately.
Bro.
Give one here.
Listen. Right now we got man, who you know, obviously one of the main figures inside of the Braveheart group, you know, which consisted of Jungle, Horse. You know what I'm saying? Obviously came from, you know, the Godson, Alley Oop and that. Dude been in the game for a minute, you know, very instrumental in terms of, like, I would like to believe, like, you know, to help, you know, basically be a part of Sun's career, be a part of Nas' career, and was like one of the fortunate ones to be with him along his, and from the beginning, so to speak.
Definitely.
When his journey started, and you know, I knew they was childhood friends, but we got the brother Grand Wiz up in here, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what we got right now. Right? and we got another, you know, unexpected guest who came with Grand Wizard. You know, the big bro, the OG, DJ, Jeffro D.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Hood icon and all that.
Lovely to meet you, beloved.
It's funny because it's kind of hard to define you outside of Bravehearts,
Right.
as you know, but you've been more than an integral part of Nas's career. Kind of, you know, always played the background.
Mm-hmm.
But unlike, you know, most the typical entourage, you know, people that
Member.
people may, member. There you go. Thank you. Thanks for your help, bro.
Mm.
You know, you've been like very instrumental in a lot of things, and I know that because I've been in the studio with you and Nas and see how y'all feed off each other's energy and stuff like that, which is interesting. I guess one of the first things I want to ask you is, you know, what happened with the Bravehearts?
The Bravehearts. First of all, nothing happened to them. The Bravehearts was an extension of Sun, you know what I mean? And we was there to fill that void, like, you know what I'm saying? So we did what we did, man.
What do you mean by fill the void?
I mean, fill the void was we was around. You know what I'm saying? We needed something to do.
Pour yourself, this is your water if you need it.
You know, we was around, we needed something to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being around, and we wanted to contribute. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was never nothing that we was trying to go for. You know, multi-platinum hits and awards and all that stuff. It was just like, yo, this the click. You know, we're gonna legitimize them, and you know.
So why did you fall back from Bravehearts 2?
Well,
I know why Horse fell back.
Right. Well, for me, it was kind of personal reasons. You know what I mean? I had a baby, and my baby was kind of sick, man. You know what I mean? And knowing how much some be on the road. You know what I mean? I really
had to make a choice.
I had to make a choice. So it was like, all right, let me do what I got to do. You know what I mean? So I felt
You just made me respect you on a whole new level, man.
Yeah. I had to fall back because of that, man. Because, you know, she really was in a ill situation.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, she's
That's
beautiful. Beautiful, you know what I mean? So that was the real reason, you know, that was one reason why I had to fall back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's respectfully, that's real.
Yeah.
I want not to cut you.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people be saying I talk too much in my interviews. Castro, by the way, says.
I say let the niggas talk.
Right.
But me and you could pop off and run our mouths when you and I talking about the culture, but when we got a nigga in, let them shoot.
Right.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing. you didn't even have to throw that out there.
What I was gonna say is this. You kind of said something a little while ago. You said, you know, basically, for lack of a better term, you kind of was saying like, yo, we needed something to do. Nigga, I felt a little offended just now because it took me like 10 joints to make a hit record. And for some niggas to just have something to do, y'all niggas had a hit fucking record soon as you came out. I took offense to that shit. I took offense to that shit. I took offense to that shit.
Yeah, it went platinum. It went platinum, man. But I tell you, it's man, how can I explain
How's
this?
your publishing?
My publishing is great. It's all mine. You know what I'm saying? It's all mine, and you know, these times with everything, all this technology going on, it's just a good time.
Yeah.
But what was the subject? Oh yeah, it was crazy.
What's your illest memories from that time?
Illest memory? Illest memory. In what capacity? Like what?
All right. All right. Road life.
Road life. Let me get the ass straight. Road life. The illest memory.
Yeah, go ahead.
Road life. Illest memory.
You gotta be careful with these answers sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta really be careful. Road life. Oh. Road life. Ill. We was.
Something that you can tell.
Okay.
And not get nobody indicted or divorced or
right.
shit like that.
I can tell you this. This is. I mean, I'm homeboy in a lot of hot water, but I can tell you this. I know we
R. Kelly.
You hit it on the nose. We hit it on the nose. We toured with R. Kelly, right? And
I get it. I love
we
this
toured
story.
with him.
This is dope. This is dope.
And he, you know, at first when you first see R. Kelly, everybody could say that, you know, he had the head microphone,
Yeah.
and the Michael Myers one zip jumpsuit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one zipper joint, and you know he was doing his thing. That was R. Kelly, you know.
Yeah,
he was doing his thing, and he performed like that. So when we got on tour with him, he kind of like changed up the flow and turned into the R&B thug. You know what I'm saying? So we used to come, you know, in the joint, you know, with shit they never seen before. You know what I mean? We used to rock the Averex.
Was this after the Street Dreams remix? Because I know he was on the hook of the Street Dreams remix.
Oh, I didn't even fucking know that.
Yeah, I think this was after the Street Dreams remix. You know what I mean? So he was definitely performing for a few weeks, maybe a few weeks. He was performing with the jumpsuit and the head mic, and then he seen us coming in, you know, rocking the crowd, and you know, rap crowd, the rap set is kind of like different from the R&B set. You know, R&B set got the, you know, you got the props, you got this, that, and you know, you get a lot of screams, you know, you pretty much performing. And the rap set is pretty much just niggas on stage
Rocking the crowd.
yeah, just rocking the crowd. So I guess he must
basic,
I guess he must have seen, you know, he must have heard how the crowd was reacting all throughout the show and was wondering, how come, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And he would come out and check us out. You know, check us out, check the show out and check us out. He'd be like, all right, cool. And then next thing you know,
He's coming out like
come
that.
out with 3-4 chains on. He got the motherfucking Averex jackets. And mind you, we was like the first to rock Averex. You know what I mean? We used to rock it in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So we just brought it back when niggas was fun.
Yeah.
So, you know, he started wearing the levers, and then he got to the R&B thug. He was the R&B thug from then on.
So he got his gangster from BRAVEHEARTS.
He got his gangster from Nas
Yeah,
and
y'all hear it
BRAVEHEARTS.
first.
From
Y'all
Nas
hear it
and
first.
BRAVEHEARTS. That's right. That's a fact.
Was there any creep energy?
I don't say yeah.
That's what I thought you was gonna talk about.
Nah.
Honestly, from the P tapes in 01?
Yeah.
02, I was like, that was enough for me then. So for me, seeing, they always say vicariously, right? Second, third party, whatever. They say that it was always enough for motherfuckers to know, and then you toured and shit. So I was literally sideways waiting for the punchline. Like,
that's some shit, man. Like motherfuckers used to come to us on some side shit, like, yo, man, watch out for this dude, like shit like
Word?
that. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Like, what would they say? Like,
like, you know, just be careful, you know.
I don't mean to laugh.
That's just
Be
real, man.
careful.
And I didn't understand it. And
Did you leave your drink after that? Would you like leave your drink around the studio on
no, we didn't, we wasn't around them like that. But we came upstairs to couples parties and shit. You know, it was crazy. You know, it was crazy.
Like what, man? Yo, you getting
I mean, like a
stingy.
lot of chicks, maybe 40, 50 girls in the room. You know what I mean? And we in there just chopping it up. Everybody, they waiting for all though. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, you get to see some crazy shit. It's
Yeah.
just interesting.
You could speak on this as much or whatever little as you want, right?
Okay.
I want to know from your perspective, right? As much as you could talk about it, right? What was up with the funny energy between Trag and Nas? Because my whole, like, from the height of the whole bridge, right, I was locked up, right?
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? And the whole time I'm just like expecting what the world expected from the hood. You know what I'm saying? And when it never when it never happened, I'm like, it was like a missed moment of fucking, like, you know what that shit could have been if everybody was how the world perceived, right?
Question.
And we all know that Trag was an influence to Nas. What's up with
Definitely.
Why ain't that shit click?
Okay, it's two different eras first, right?
All right.
Trag was from the earlier era where we was, what, 11 years old watching
Right.
Trag. Praising Trag, like, yes, keep going. And he's from my building.
Def Jam niggas?
And he's from, no, he ain't dumb us, because I live right upstairs from Trag. You know what I'm saying? Him and his mom was on the first floor. I was on the second floor. You know what I'm saying? Baby Shan was on the third floor. So I was, you know what I'm saying? I used to go downstairs, you know what I'm saying, and eat with him, and he used to come upstairs and eat with me. So it was nothing in that, nothing. He was just from a different era in the game.
All right.
You know what I mean? He was balling with Molly and going out and doing his thing. But Trag also was a hard thug. And you know, you being around real thugs, you know, you kind of like gotta watch out, and you know, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Act like I'm not in the car right now.
I really am.
That's why I'm not even looking back. I'm looking him dead in his eyes. Like, don't even.
Really am.
This is
If
you and
you
I.
hear what I'm saying, if you hear what I'm saying. So, you know, you really gotta watch out. So that was one reason, because someone was in the street. You know what I'm saying? So another reason, well, I can't tell you what son was thinking, but this is from my perspective, from my point, you know, from how I see it. Another reason is, you know, yeah, like, niggas was moving in two different lanes. You know what I'm saying? But musically, I don't think Son had any no thing with Trag, feeling no thing with Trag musically. You know what I mean? It was, I think it was always some love there to do music. You know what I mean?
Trag.
What up?
Add on in this, like, all right, from what you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
From all of the stories vicariously being around you, right? I heard that that at a time where it was very probable that some type of union would happen, Jay-Z told Nas that you was like basically like fuck him when you was trying to concentrate on CNN.
It was a situation like at least from what I heard. I don't like to get into the he say she say shit, but the bottom line is I have a show, and I know people want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Let me preface this by saying, me on this show, right? I'm always like, why won't niggas ask the shit that I want to know about? And I know I'm not the only fucking one that want to know this shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things in my brother's life, if I wasn't there or didn't experience at least by hearing it go down,
Right.
I don't pry. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
Unless there's like a premise to bring it up.
No doubt.
So now I'm like, it's not just quote unquote his side. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, we got Bravehearts here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like feeling energy when something's brought up. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So it kind of sincere energy forces people to be sincere.
No doubt.
If you get my
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I'm gonna say this, right?
go ahead.
And not that I want to like I said, I know people want to know because it's always been like a haunting question, if you will, in terms of like, you just want to know like, yo, why these niggas ain't come all together?
Right.
And it's not just on the me and Nas angle, just all around the board. And you know, those are a million other stories.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which I don't mind even tapping on as far as like from my perspective. But there was a situation where we did a show, and from what I heard, somebody went back and said something to Jay, and Jay's people said something to Nas, something like that. Like I said, I don't really be on the he say, she say, sucker shit.
Right.
But there was a lot of things going on, and when you got situations like that, you know, and like he said, it could have been, you know, an apprehensive feeling towards me.
But I'll tell you this.
Because I was in the street.
When it comes to the bridge and son, I don't, in my heart, I don't believe he could let somebody influence him
In that way.
You understand? In my heart, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with son since the 3rd grade. So in my heart, I don't believe that he'll let somebody influence him to go at anything pertaining or with a thought that from QB. You understand what I'm saying? Like that, I don't see that.
That to me, living outside the situation, right?
Yeah.
It just kind of, you know how like you just be grabbing at straws, trying to make sense with your little conspiracy theories.
Right.
And I'm like, when you hear records around that time, it was enough to be like, all right, they're rocking, right?
No doubt.
And then the Calm Down record, it got made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, for me hearing that, like, it was like, it kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm just like, at this point, I want to see some type of fucking, you know what I'm saying?
I'll
Like,
tell you this though, it was a few attempts, right, son?
Yeah.
Few attempts, and those attempts was worthy attempts, right?
did he drop the ball?
They was worthy attempts.
And the attempts?
No, the attempts they was
dropped
good.
the
He
ball.
never dropped the
I
ball.
fucking asked,
He never
my
dropped
nigga.
the ball because they were successful. The attempts were successful. Now, from then on, it's all about the individual. You understand what I'm saying? I'll tell you a story. Nori came from under his flag.
All right.
Right? Nori came and got under Sun flag, but it wasn't like he was a part of Sun or a part of
Now you talking about the firm
springboard.
era?
Yeah, exactly. He springboard from that. Boom. You understand what I'm saying? So he took it upon himself. He said, all right, cool. I'm on stage right here. I'm in the limelight with them. I'm going to go over here and make some shit that y'all can't deny. And that's what it is. So it's all on the individual. The attempts was made. So it's all about what you do with that at that point.
All
You know
right,
what
yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
Ken's saying from the I'm Leaving record,
Oh man,
Nori got a whole situation off
it
that.
was explosive. Everybody know that. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's what it's about. You know what I mean? And that's business. You know, if everybody's their individual artists, we come together, and then when we leave, I'm doing my thing,
yeah, exactly.
and everybody's supposed to do the same. So it's like that. You know what I mean? Son is gonna focus on son.
Do you think there's like room for like another QB's finest
Definitely.
with a tour?
Oh, man.
I think the real letdown of that project was that there wasn't no real cohesive long term tour.
Right.
That would have been dope.
That
You
would
think
have
there's
been
room for
very
that?
explosive. I think it's room for anything and everything.
Word.
You understand what I'm saying? Everything is a possibility because
How much of a probability do you think
we're all
it is?
legendary in our own right. A probability we could bring the probability up mad high with just work. You know what I'm saying? With just work and working with each other. You know what I mean? So it's and the time is so beautiful that I think that it'll come.
I want to push for
it would go faster.
Heroes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
it would go
lyrically.
faster, and everything would come together much faster with just work.
I want to ask you this. I mean, I know you got your own project coming out. Like I said, by your own right, you definitely earned your own place in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But
I hope so, man. I was on 7 out of 9 songs on Illmatic.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hope I got a little something.
Yeah.
Like, I got.
And
You
let's
know,
not
I can say
forget you
I can say, you know, I contributed.
let's not forget you had a hit record. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You had a hit record. Let's not
Yes,
forget
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
But it's
Yes,
you
sir.
know
Part
it is
of
hard.
many hit records.
When you
I was
have
about to say,
someone,
and
when you have
put
someone-
it back down.
When you have someone
Yes,
like
sir.
Nas, it's kind of hard not to be, you know, not to get those questions because he's such a prominent figure in hip hop. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? And you know, period.
And I want to believe I want to, you know, believe that I had a lot to do with making that brand, you know, making his brand. You know what I'm saying? And that's my
Y'all
nigga.
still
I
talk?
love him forever, huh?
Let's go talk.